Hey there, Doug from Taostats. This week, non-permissioned EVM smart contracts launched on Bittensor. Let's discover what that means and how that affects us as Bittensor users. So what's EVM? EVM is the Ethereum virtual machine, and it's how smart contracts are run, and it uses a type of address called an ERC20. We're not going to get into what a smart contract is or what you would do with a smart contract, but we're going to focus on what smart contracts mean on Bittensor. So on Taostats, you can see all of the smart contracts that have been provisioned and the transactions that have been run based on those smart contracts. It's all available on Taostats. You can browse through it and discover what people are doing with the smart contracts. But what's interesting is the EVM, the Ethereum virtual machine, doesn't run natively on a Substrate blockchain. And Bittensor is a Substrate blockchain. And so you'll see in this diagram, which I grabbed from a Medium article and I'll post it down below, is that your wallet, your native account, is different from your EVM account. They're sitting in different parts of the network. EVM is running on top of the Bittensor blockchain, but your wallets are slightly different. And to me, this was an important thing for me to figure out, so I thought it would be good to put it into a video so everyone can try to understand it a little bit better. So let's start off. Bittensor wallet. You've got a Bittensor wallet. This is the cold key for the Taostats validator. Taostats, as the owner of this cold key, can make transfers. It can set up weights. It can do all of those things on the Bittensor blockchain because we have the password and we can control it, all the transactions on the Bittensor blockchain. We can create an alias on the EVM side of things, and it has this different wallet address, which is an ERC20 address. This is sort of an alias, is the best way I can describe it. We have no control over this wallet, but anything that arrives in this wallet automatically appears in the wallet on the Bittensor side of things. So if a smart contract were to evaluate and send Tau to this wallet, it would appear in this address as well. This alias, we have no control over. We don't have the password. We can't execute smart contracts on the EVM side. We would have to create an EVM account to do that. You can see here that the EVM account is separate from the Substrate account. So here I've created an EVM account with a ERC20 address. I have the password, and EVM shows up in MetaMask. So this is my test wallet with test Tau in it, and I can see that in MetaMask. And now with this EVM wallet, I can execute smart contracts. I can also do transfers. So for example, I could transfer Tau to this other EVM wallet. Because it's an alias, that would just appear over here in this Bittensor wallet. I can also execute a smart contract and send Tau to this EVM wallet. This EVM wallet can have an alias with a Substrate wallet type that begins with the 5 over on the Bittensor side, so that we could send Tau to that wallet and it would appear, because it's an alias, it would appear over here in the EVM side. So what's really important to see here is if you're executing smart contracts, you're going to need an EVM wallet to do those, to execute those. But you can send then, once you have that EVM wallet with Tau, you can execute smart contracts to other EVM wallets, or you can even send it to the Bittensor address, because these are really just synonyms of one another. Now, if we take that out another level, there are other ERC20 wallets. So let's say there's another ERC20 coin out there with this wallet. This ER20 coin could create an alias on the EVM layer of Bittensor. And this EVM wallet could create an alias over here on the ERC20 blockchain. So that now this ERC20 coin could interact with this EVM wallet, but this ERC20 coin cannot interact over here with the Bittensor wallet without making a transaction to an EVM wallet in between. So there could be a transaction to this wallet and then a transaction to that wallet. So this is just a quick overview of how EVM wallets on Bittensor differ from your default native Bittensor wallet. and how you can convert your Bittensor wallet into an EVM receiver, and how you can create an EVM that can receive Tau from other Bittensor wallets. Again, Taostats is the source of truth for all things on the Bittensor blockchain. You can check us out at taostats.io, and we've already got EVM indexed and viewable for all transactions that are all smart contracts that are run on the Bittensor network.